Hi everyone, welcome to the Open Game, the Revolutionary Podcast with the boys here. Innocent, why are you quiet today? The baddest guy today. Then we have the married guy. Yeah.
Mr. Kolo Richard.
Then we have single forever guy. So he said,
businessman.
before we go to even him introducing himself, he said this year if he doesn't get married, we should just get a random woman and
just give him.
He thought the year was very far.
I have a woman. The thing is, my woman is not coming on the limelight or on any.
You're hiding her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide her because
Why?
I need to protect her.
Are there guys sharpshooters? So
Is she not beautiful one?
No,
why are you hiding her? Maybe she's also beautiful.
Okay, okay. Recently, I've grown to realize that marriage is one of the private things that you should hide from the internet today or any other thing. So I'm trying to be me and her in the family. So
Where's the family? Can't you
Where's the
visit?
family?
I
Like,
think that is not it.
where are you hiding
That
her?
is not marriage.
That's not marriage. You just dating.
You can still bring her out. Just
no, okay. The thing is, she's going to come out soon to people who are supposed to know her.
Are we going to know her?
You know where you belong.
Okay, first let's do the formal introductions now. Other than all that,
Yes. My name is Anzo. Anzo Leonard Philip.
flat iron.
By the way, you took a company name Philips. They make flat irons, Paco. Whatever.
Yeah,
In
electronics.
My
campus
name
surviving.
is not Philip. My name is Phil.
The S is silent, maybe.
No, S
Yeah,
is not.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So, man,
Good to have you here today. Kolo, also the formal introduction.
Man.
well, I'm Kolo Richard, aka Kurdz.
baddest guy.
Yeah,
And the
sure.
married guy.
Very proud. Yeah, B14.
Yeah, he's actually a co-founder of B14
The CEO.
events. CEO.
Yeah,
B14
I'm
events
the
and
CEO.
travel.
I'm the CEO.
COO.
Chief operating officer.
Okay.
Chief operating.
He likes operating
He
things.
likes operating.
So today we have a little bit of not a little bit. We have some topics we're going to run through with Nard, with Kolo, and also I myself. We're going to run through these topics. We have first of all music in the region, how the music has changed, the culture, and all that. So basically, I think I'll start with Nard. He's so much into music. He has been on ground. He has been knowing what has been going on in the industry, how West Nile music has been doing, how music in Madi has been doing.
He's he's the biggest blogger, I think, around in West Nile, like on Facebook.
On
IG
Facebook,
and stuff.
he's a good critic. He has an eye maybe for the music, the production, and all that. So
He also criticizes like the music
Yeah.
culture a lot in Madiland
yeah,
and in West Nile and maybe the whole of Uganda.
Yeah.
But we want you to like contrast the music culture here, how it has been changing. A few years ago, music was not like how it's right now. And then it changed, and now there is Afrobeat just coming from Nigeria, which has taken over. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Thank you so much for that question. I think music in West Nile is growing so fast, but what I see as a big challenge is how the musicians here look at getting to the national chart, which is the biggest thing.
But have they ever reached the national chart? Like most, okay, some I know some that
we
have.
we have registered musicians like Freeboy. We have seen the rise of Jackie Chandiro from the Coca-Cola next record that was 2003. But hers is we don't really give that glory to West Nile thing because he started music from the central region. Then she grew up from there and all that. Her career started from there.
A lot of people actually maybe know her like Uganda
yes.
artists and stuff. Yeah.
But she's a Maracha, somebody from West Nile here. So looking at the growth of music in West Nile, I should say we are growing, but the biggest challenge we have is we do not want to collaborate within ourselves so much. Madi would want to grow alone. Lubara from Maracha would want to exclude themselves and grow alone. The Aringas are not performing. Madis in Moyo would want to say, oh, I'm a Madi in Moyo. You see, the growth is my biggest interest is that I wanted us to see the West Nile as a region, as a sub-region, and the northern Uganda, which is the biggest region. So if we can see the level of collaborations, if if, 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 if musicians from here look at the growth, the region of northern Uganda. By the way, northern Uganda has about 32 districts, which is so big.
32?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking of West Nile alone.
Northern Uganda. Because here we have yes, we have
It's almost half of
half the country.
the country has 133 I think districts.
almost.
That's a quarter maybe.
So the biggest thing here is that if these musicians look at northern Uganda as a platform to grow, they will actually break through. Because, for instance, you take the 32 districts, the regions of Lango sub-region, we have Acholi sub-region, we have the Aluru sub-region, we have Bubara, we have Made, which starts from Yumbe district coming inside. West Nile alone has 11 districts. Are you aware?
Yep.
I am aware now.
That one I know.
The 21 goes
To the other side, yeah.
Meaning West Nile is big.
West Nile is bigger, probably, in regions.
So you realize if we look at the ground of northern Uganda, for instance, if Lizy Kurdz is doing a tour, he goes up to Kitgum, he goes up to Moya, he goes up to Lamu, he goes up to
Pader.
he goes up to Aluru side,
Yes.
Nebi, and all these regions. He goes to Arua, comes to Madi. One you think that is enough to centralize your musical journey or the even money?
I think so.
That will tantamount to big amounts of money if you look at that carefully.
Yeah.
Than focusing on the national chart, where we very well know the politics in here is bigger than the politics we have elsewhere, in the parliament or elsewhere. So West Nile music is growing so fast, but we are forgetting one fact, that we need to unite ourselves and see all this ground. If I'm to ask you, how many musicians from Nebi have performed in Adjumani?
Okay.
I barely know, and I don't know any.
I don't know any. From Nebi.
I don't know any. Do I know any artist from Nebi?
The
I
guy called Chris Fingers,
I have
performed there once.
heard about him.
Yes.
Not in the
He's the only artist.
What's the name of the other guy who performed last time at Madina? It's the one who does dance. I've forgotten his name.
Mm.
Your friend,
This.
isn't he from Nebi?
Oh, that one is called Boogie Moo.
Boogie Moo.
Yeah.
Boogie Mo.
Yep.
This
Boogie
guy
Moo.
who sang with YSDT.
Yes. Yeah, so-
In the central
He's based in Kampala,
Where
but
is he
he
from?
has also gone
From
ghost lately. He's from
I
Nebi.
think he's the only one I know from Nebi. That's
Yeah, he has gone
But there's
ghost.
so many musicians there. So the ground is we grow tribalistically. The Lombards
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
grow themselves. The
That's a
Hindus want
problem
to grow
here.
themselves. And if we look at growing ourselves as globally, I mean as West Nile region, then we approach northern Uganda as a region. Then we can approach the national chart as northern Uganda. Because if you are to see the musicians or the level of creativity, let me take Nigeria. Nigeria has big cities. Talk about Lagos, which is bigger than some of the countries like South Sudan. South Sudan has 11 million people, and then Lagos alone has around 42 million people.
Lagos is, I think, the biggest city with the biggest
Population, yes. But Lagos' population is almost the entire Uganda.
Like-
Maybe.
like-
Because Uganda is around 50 something million
you reach-
right now.
45.
You reach
Now you
Lagos.
see, that means
What do you
Lagos is
mean
just
now?
almost
Lagos
Uganda.
gets Cairo now.
It has,
In
I
terms
think
of
it has.
population.
Yes.
Because from the airport, once you reach Lagos, like going from the airport up to your hotel, yes, I think it has the highest traffic jam
Yes,
that I've
true.
ever seen.
True. So the growth there is, if you have to compare Nigerian growth, you realize in West Nile, somehow it takes 15 years to upcome. You're still upcoming, you have 15 years. You don't have any hit song. But music is understood in a wider range in Nigeria. There are so many musicians. But once when you identified, you blow. Look at our biggest population. We are merely a million. You see? We are merely a million here. So
I also want to ask you something. Now, from home here, let's say from Adjumani and Moyo, our artists have that mentality that maybe if they hit in Arua, they have beaten the whole of West Nile. I don't know that mentality who instilled
Yeah.
it into the,
I think
the artist or what.
There's a problem generally because people think like even in Kampala when you say West Nile, people think it's only Arua.
Arua, yeah.
So when someone hits in Arua, they think they've just conquered the whole of the city, like
Yeah, the West
the heart
Nile
of
and
the
then maybe
city.
northern Uganda, something like that. So, you have a conclusion on why the industry has just been stagnant like that?
Well, looking at the stereotype of people thinking that we've learned as well. That's 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 a big, how do I even say? You see, the perception of Arua is a capital city, or I mean, not capital, but a city of West Nile. Gives everyone a comfort to feel that once you go to Arua, you've made it in life. In which, when you look at the dimension of music, the musicians, they actually look up to musicians in other, like specifically Madi. The musicians in Arua look up to Madi because we are so blessed with talent. So I don't think it should be a reason for someone to feel big when this music shoots there and it feels comfortable. I think apart from YCG, Lizy Kurdz, Weasel, recently Asa, Fiona,
Phify.
yes,
Phify music.
Sorry, I'm supposed to not call that, but I just how I call it. So apart from those two people, it's hard. You see radio parties. I give it up to radio parties. Those guys, radio parties and UBC, those guys play Madi music so much. UBC was not. So however much this music was played, you see someone from Moyo or Adjumani or Arua listens to a song in Maditi, and then you feel like, oh, that's good. But you will not pay attention to knowing who exactly did that song. So even if your song is played there, you don't have collaborations there, or you don't move there for even
You don't have promoters actually.
you're just there yourself.
Your fans are just maybe on social media.
You're just going to imagine yourself.
It's not.
At least when you get chances to perform there, chances to interact with other musicians, and then even meet your fans.
Kolo, you've ventured into events now. What do you think about the West Nile music industry in a nutshell?
To me, West Nile music, it's growing.
Okay.
It's growing and it is impressive. I should say we're just a journey. It's like morning. So we are pushing to meet them. So I guess we shall do better.
Yeah.
By the time we reach evening, it will take some good years.
Okay.
But all in all, we are not doing all that bad. It's just encouragement from here and there. And all I should say is I think promoters, managers, and the artists, we have to all understand ourselves.
Who is your best artist in West Nile right now?
Exactly. I wanted to ask that.
There's no one who beats for me Lizy Kurdz.
Lizy Kurdz, eh? Nard, who is the best artist in West Nile right now?
To me,
Yeah.
No, just say the female and the male.
Yeah,
Give
male and the
the-
female.
First, this is your female artist.
Yeah, I'll for female, I'll go for Jackie.
Okay.
But
Jackie Chandiru.
now she's more of central. You know her.
She's now on
how
national
much-
grid on the national grid.
She's
Yeah.
She's on national grid, and how like where she started was I think from Blueprint.
Yeah, Blue
That's what
Blue,
got to
the band. Yeah. the-
Cindy, Jackie, and
Now
Lillian.
that's a national
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
And it's quite unfortunate that I've not really known so much female from other districts. But I would give it a tight range between Phify and Asha, but I go for Phify. That's why it's featured in the Afro.
Okay.
I also go for 50. Like the vocals, like I just like her vocals and stuff.
But
I've not seen her performance only apart from the one.
Asha is also good, but Phify.
I've not watched Asha's performance.
Do you want to watch?
I go for
Okay, then Nad.
well, I think that question is the hardest question to answer because looking at music, you guys know I do analyze music so many of these.
You criticize these guys online so much.
That's true because I want the
But I
best
think
for them.
on a neutral basis, you can just do. It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Listen,
not on a critic.
listen. I'm coming to the point. The reason why I said it's a bit hard for me is I do listen to music basing on the genre. So if I'm to say the best for me, I'll have to look at the genre because generally I have not taken time to generalize and say so and so is my best. Female and male artists. Yeah, they are really amazing. But I think that they must all come from Mali. Yeah, my best are coming from Mali. That's all I can give.
1927.
I think the best thing she needs to learn right now is the ethic, the ability to hold the beat.
Yeah, she's going off beat like on some stuff and that.
She needs to work on
But since she's new, I think we can just
Has inspired me to go to the studio.
Either way, we don't know if it's sober or
exactly.
I
Maybe
think
she's on something.
something.
Anyway,
Okay.
the music side a bit innocent. You're a businessman. We're going to get to some business, bit of life at home. How has business been in the district? How has it been this side? Someone like Nad is also a CEO of Goldfish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All of you
Shout
guys
out
have
to
support
Ballfish, by the way,
yes,
for electronics and everything in West Nile.
you
He's
guys
the one.
always reach out to
Authentic
him.
stuff.
Yeah, so since he's a businessman, he's also a businessman. They can take us through the business bit of it for
Yeah.
some time.
I
How has
think
business been in the